Hello everyone. I'm sorry I'm too focused on my phone, but did some of you have ever do the same things? Like to focus on your phone and didn't recognize everything around you? Well, I almost do that all the time, and my family always mad at me every time I do that. But to be honest, this one is really important for me because it's full of a lot of things and memories on it. Besides that, it really helping us during this pandemic. As a student, it really helping me to do my homework, to my exam, to an online class, communicate with my teachers and friends, and else. How cool is it, right? Just by a small technology, it already can help us with a lot of things. Ladies and gentlemen, that was a new era looks like. An era where everything became easier to do because of technology that getting advanced, day by day. The past life already transforming into digital era, and it's proven by the data from rre.co.id that say, until this January 2021, almost 202.6 thousand people in Indonesia are using the internet. Can you imagine that? And besides that, the digital service user also increased by 37% during this pandemic. From the data that I just said, we all can see, right, that there's a lot of benefit that we can get from this digital era, such as, first, communication that getting easier to do. On this day, where we live with technology, we can communicate and talk with our friends everywhere and anywhere because there's no limit on the internet. Second, social media data keep growing. Sharing information or our daily life is something that mostly people do when they use social media. And from sharing their story and leave some comment on it, it's one of the simple things to make an online friend. And I think there is the privacy of social media. And last but not least, it also can be a gate to do everything. We all know that this digital era are giving a huge impact, not just on education, but also economics and industry. Many workers are feeling help because of this digital era because they can work from home and spend more time with their family, just like what my parents do. Or they can also find some new online side job so that they can provide their family and give the best for them. But however, ladies and gentlemen, this era probably become a saver for someone's life, but it can also be destroyer for someone else too. How could it be? Behind all this benefit, there are some people who start losing and missing their family due to suffer the COVID-19. They're hoping that things can back like they used to be, where they can hang out and talk with their family face to face. And every time I see it, I always want to help them. I want to be there for them. But on this situation, it's kind of hard for me to do that because I just can't see them through online FaceTime call or chat. But moreover, I'm much worried about their mental because this technology can be dangerous for our mental health. It all can happen because of technology, ladies and gentlemen. If technology keep getting used wrongly, then it will give a lot of negative impact to our life that can affect our mental health. And it can cause some mental illnesses that probably we all don't know, like feeling anxious all the time, being an unconfident person, and even depression can also happen because of this technology that getting brutal. So that's why, ladies and gentlemen, we need to use it carefully. Because of my experience with technology, I still can see a lot of people who use it for a negative way. Like the biggest cases on the internet that almost happen in every country. Yep, it's cyberbullying. In Indonesia, cyberbullying has been done by 55%, and most of all the victims are in the age of 14 to 24. How pathetic it was, right? And I believe all of you already understand about it. But to be clear, it's just a childish thing that people do, like saying harsh words without any purpose, or using someone's weakness as a weapon to mock them and make them feel embarrassed. All of these useless things need to be disappeared from our life because it's probably just a simple thing, but it can hurt people, not physically, but mentally. Furthermore, ladies and gentlemen, I always want to help those who get hurt because of the misusing of technology. Because I think this is a new era where we should gather and be united as a family. So that's why I will give to all of you some simple thing to do to lessen those cases and make a healthy life. We can start it with thinking twice before doing something. Just thinking first what will happen to someone if you do that action. And I believe with you do that action, we can save a lot of people's future if we can choose and do the right things. Then for those who become the victim, we can start it with putting a mindset that you're not alone. And it's okay to speak up and defend yourself if you're not wrong. And lastly, for everyone, use technology as wisely as you can. Use it for a positive way like making a friend and of course spreading a lot of positive impact to our surroundings and more. All of this positive impact needs to be learned and spread as far as we can. And for all of those bad culture that have been created on this era needs to be fade out for our life. Because ladies and gentlemen, if we just let it be there, then it would just bring out a lot of worst thing and nightmare become true. Like a war on the internet that can bring out bad behavior in ourselves. And if technology keep getting used like that, then it would just make bad impact on our life. Then how about our next generation? How about their future? And the worst case that's going to be happen is the number of suicide cases that getting increased because of the hurtful action from social media. Christian Louis Klein, a political scientist for Norwegian, once said, "Technology is a useful servant, but a dangerous master." So in conclusion, technology will always be with us with the era that keep evolving. And how it's going to be, it's depending on how we use it. If we can use it well, then it will give a lot of benefits to our life. But if we still use it for wrong way, then it will be dangerous for our life. So ladies and gentlemen, let's use this technology as opportunity to educate ourselves, to aware with development of technology, and become a smart user. Thank you.